Fortnite artist D4vd, or otherwise known as David, has been officially charged with the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas. This was the girl he was dating, or I guess you can't even really say dating because she was a minor. So I guess you would more or less call that a PDF file, right? And this is sparking outrage in the Fortnite community. I don't know why. I feel like that's kind of cringe for me to say because this literally kind of really has nothing to do with Fortnite, but a lot of people are talking about this certain subject relating to Fortnite because he has Fortnite cosmetics. He did a collab with Fortnite like 7 months ago, and people are calling for the cosmetics to be removed and for Fortnite to step away from this dude, this crazy lunatic, and give out refunds and just move on. And of course, his cosmetics should never return to the item shop because of what he did to that 14-year-old girl, and even years before that is disgusting, completely and utterly disgusting. The weird thing is, like, when this collab happened between D4, I'm just gonna say fucking David, between David and Fortnite, the week after they did that big collab with FNCS and they did that cool animation, and you know, he got cosmetics in the game, you know, he got a locker bundle too, he made its own Fortnite original song, Locked and Loaded. His song What Are You Waiting For is in the game, and most importantly, the Feel It emote. The week after is when they found the body of that young girl in his trunk. You would have think he would have been arrested or something immediately, but it took law enforcement 7 months. 7 months to arrest him. I'm just gonna say, and I don't want to go off topic too much, but if this was anybody else, they would have been arrested within 3 days. They would have been in the county jail. Why are the cosmetics still in the game? Why is Fortnite still partnered or like collabed with that YouTube video? I'll be showing that on screen. That music thing they did with David, they could revoke that, right? They can't take it down because it is posted by David, but you can sure in the YouTube settings, you can actually revoke your access to that. So you're not shown as a collab on that video. Like if you want to separate and you know, you don't want to be a part of it, the Fortnite YouTube channel can do that. And it's kind of weird that they still haven't done it. Like, as the time of recording this video, they still haven't done it. And it's kind of weird. I don't know if they, obviously they know about it, or maybe they're just hesitant to do anything. It's kind of weird because a lot of companies are actually separating from David. They want nothing to do with him. I mean, hey, when you literally murder somebody and you have some PDF file allegations, and just learned this out today, 40 terabytes of child, yeah, and obviously, you know, innocent until proven guilty, right? Live in America, got that American blood in me, but the amount of evidence surrounded this dude is fucking insane. Even his own brother said all PDF files should die, saying his own brother should be put to death. Oh yeah, by the way, the death penalty is an option for him too, so yeah, that's something. Once again, in the Fortnite space, you want him to get removed. You want this dude to get gone. I will say there are two concerning things that the community has done about this, though. Number one is that a lot of players in the community don't want his items to be removed at all because they want those items to remain rare, which I think is fucking disgusting to the victim. I think it's just disgusting in general that you don't want the items removed at all, or obviously they're not going to come back, but you don't want Epic to remove them because you want to run around with your little cosmetics that you think are so cool, because in a few years down the line you want to run around and spam this emo in front of somebody's face. It's just so cringe, bro. Like the Fortnite community, like the people who like sit there and think just want everything about the video game to be about cosmetics and rarity, and like, look at my Renegade Raider, look at my super rare emo that hasn't returned to the item shop in 8.4 years, I'm so cool, look at me do my little dance. I just think that's so stupid, especially in this case where you have a literal someone who's being charged with murder, kidnapping, and all that shit on his phone. You know, you're gonna sit here and think you're so cool because you have a Fortnite emote and a cosmetic. They don't want them to return because they're exclusive, right? My exclusivity of my David emote. Sure, he fucking killed a child, but I don't care, I'm gonna keep doing my little dance. And honestly, is really disgusting. And you know what, the weird thing is, like, I'm not even surprised. I know people were going to be saying this 100%. These people are fucking sick. They just don't care, bro. They only care about, like, I swear to God, like, if their Fortnite account just got deleted or Fortnite shut off, they would probably have like a super just fucking like rampage. They'd probably go like terrorize their local downtown city and start trashing the fucking place, screaming, my Fortnite fucking Renegade Raider is gone, my David emo is gone, my Fortnite account was worth fucking $10,000, they deleted it, oh my god. they'd probably try to sue Epic, even though you can't. Fun fact, Epic Games can actually delete your account with no reason. Says in the TOS. And the second group of people are taking advantage of the situation and want his items removed, but they only want them removed because they want to get their V-Bucks back. They only care about this to get a V-Buck refund. And I was gonna say like, oh, they only want to do it to get free V-Bucks, but technically they spent V-Bucks on it. And if you don't want to support him, then you should get a refund. I support that 100%, by the way. I think it'd be wrong for them just to remove it and not give you your V-Bucks back or your money back. There is definitely a group of people who literally do not care about this dude, do not care about his crimes, don't care about nothing to do with him, and are going on the situation because they want a V-Buck return. They want, I can't say free V-Bucks, but they just want V-Bucks to appear back in their account. And I think that's honestly disgusting. Once again, you can want it removed for all the right reasons, but if you're one of these people who are just hopping on this because you want V-Bucks to come back that you spent 8 months ago, then I think you're part of the problem. And I think this is actually, if I know somebody's going to correct me, but I think this is actually the first time where we have somebody in the game who is a murderer. Right? Like, obviously he doesn't have a skin in the game. I think they were actually planning a skin for him, which that was easily scrapped. Cause like I said, like a week later, they found the body in the trunk. But as for like the emo and just his lyrics and his voice, I think this is the first like person that's getting charged with murder in the game, right? Maybe. I know somebody will find some cosmetic, some like jam track and say, well, actually this person murdered, but maybe not murderer. There may be some like 80s rappers in there who might have did something. I don't know. But as for being a PDF file and a kidnapper and having child P, I think this is probably the first suit in the video game, which is fucking sick. Like, you know for a fact, like people are running around probably doing the emo, the Fila emo in the video game. I know people are doing that on purpose, probably just to run around Spawn Island, do the emo thinking they're freaking funny. And I know somebody will say, well, Travis Scott, but listen, Travis Scott didn't murder anybody. And that incident with the stage, you could say he was negligent, right? He could have took better precautions, but this isn't the same as this dude who fucking stabbed somebody. Well, it looks like he stabbed them, or it looks like there's cuts, okay? There's incisions. Who attacked this person, was in a relationship with them, and then arped them, and then stuffed them in the back of a trunk. I don't try to compare that to like Travis Scott or something. But do you think his items should get removed? 100%. It's kind of weird that Fortnite is still taking their time with this. That once again, that YouTube video still has Fortnite and him collabed on it. It's so weird that his cosmetics are still in the game, and I think this really deserves for the cosmetics to get removed. Like, I'm telling you, within this week, these cosmetics should be completely removed and V-Bucks should be granted back, because I don't want these cosmetics to kind of sit in the game for a long time, and people, like I said, people down the line are going to say, oh, look at my rare cosmetics, and that's going to be even more of a bigger issue. And like I said too, people are going to start doing the emo thinking they're funny and just doing it in front of streamers and just being an asshole with it. Honestly, I feel like Fortnite has an obligation to kind of get rid of all these cosmetics, because the Fortnite community will take advantage of it. Not saying all of it, but a lot of people in there will take advantage of it. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Should all of David's stuff get removed from the game? Is it, hey, you could say it, is it innocent or proven guilty? Should Fortnite wait for a guilty verdict to remove the items? In which I don't think they don't have to wait for shit. Like, just these allegations are so big and there's so much evidence already. I would have, if I was freaking Tim Sweeney or somebody higher up at Epic, I would have pulled the plug 7 months ago. But let me know down in the comments below. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.